I'm not sure the government what you can do ultimately about people's independent free will, and I guess that's where you need those thought scanners to kick in. And from an investment standpoint, there are probably some investors that would love to see an investment cycle in such an industry, because we've virtually had a
but I could invest with bank robbers
IPOs during the last 10 years. So I don't know.
But, Damon, I could invest with bank robbers and get a big return. I mean, we have to be moral about this. I mean, here's an example. Federal government, Raw Story reports, 12% of kids sexually abused by the government in custody. I mean, the government is filled statistically with more scum. We've got TSA running around having delusional breakdowns saying they're God and LAX. I mean, big government always hurts people.
I can't disagree with the fact that a high percentage of people that find themselves desirous to be, quote, corrections officers and or police have a sadistic bent, perhaps, and that's why they pursue jobs like that. And I think that's what we do.
And that's taught in criminology. The police know that about themselves, but the public's taught through the culture, oh no, the police aren't sadistic, and you need to let them just run wild and do whatever they want and keep us safe from underwear bombers.
Alex, most of the world is asleep. Most of the world is not awake. Most of the people medicate themselves on bad diets.
No, I know. Exactly. The world is asleep.
You're trying to wake people up. But to really wake people up, it mostly takes events, because people are spectators, and most people are not independent thinkers, Alex. And most of the global population will never be made up of people that are independent thinkers. Most people on the planet are followers, and they are sheep.
And this is what I always hear,
Damon. Followers.
But this is what I always hear from high-powered people. Like, you grew up around the Rockefellers and people. I, through life, have run into a lot of these people, and they'll say off record, the people are slaves. They want to be slaves. All you can do is protect yourself, Mr. Jones, and you ought to join us because the horde of people out there want to tear you apart. But that's the rationale to then do all these evil things, because just because the general public's evil doesn't mean that I have to become evil.
Agreed. We should choose light over darkness.
Well, we're certainly not seeing that from the establishment. I see darkness a lot worse from them than from the thumb-sucking baby public that wants a big daddy to take care of them. We got 2 segments left with Damon Vickers. Your phone call, Sam, John, Eon, David, and William, straight ahead. Stay with us.
Hounded by debt collectors with phone calls and letters? Thinking of calling a debt relief company? Don't. Greedy lawyers and debt companies charge thousands. Why pay when you can get their solution absolutely free with New York Times best-selling author Herb Kay's #1 debt secret, the how-to on stopping the calls without paying the debt companies. Yes, free for a very limited time. Here's Herb Kay.
Don't get ripped off by credit repair companies when I can give you the information you need to do it yourself for free.
Herb Kay was right. His free information helped me stop the calls and settle my debt.
What have you got to lose? Stop the calls now, get out of debt, and have more money. Get Herb Kay's #1 debt secret absolutely free now. Call 888-352-7726. That's 888-352-7726. 888-352-7726.
When you hear the words water purification, what comes to mind? If it's Berkey Water Purification Systems, this message is for you. Did you know that over 60% of municipal water contains fluoride at less than 2 cents per gallon? Berkey water filters purify treated and untreated water, remove dangerous chlorine, fluoride, and contaminants from municipal water. These filters are powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water, making them perfect for rainwater collection systems. From the smallest to the largest systems, BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com has what you need. With your system purchase, you'll receive a shower filter, a fluoride filter, or 2 sport Berkey bottles absolutely free. BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com would like to offer GCN listeners 5% off all ceramic filter systems and ship all orders over $50 free of charge. Visit BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. That's BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. Or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 1-877-99-BERKEY today.
Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds can become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com.
This is the end.
Okay, we don't screen our calls, other than sometimes I say first-time callers only. So I don't know what these callers are going to say to Damon Vickers, but let's not beat him up too bad so he'll come back again with us. Let's talk to Sam in Florida. You're on the air. Go ahead.
Hi, Alex. My question is a little bit off the wall from your topic that you've been speaking about, but I'm curious to find out if you've heard on the 26th of this month of Obama having to report his birth certificate to a federal court.
No, I haven't heard about that, Sam, and I appreciate your call. I mean, I think there's something to it. It should be investigated. But at the same time, he's lied about everything. He's a puppet. It's a distraction. Lobbyists, torture, secrecy, wars. I mean, we've got to start worrying about the next puppet they're putting in.
I agree.
That's what my films Follow the Republic try to do. An Obama deception is show the stupid left you're being manipulated. Same with the right wing. Right-wingers buy the video and think they're going to find out about how evil Obama is. Left-wingers see it thinking it's an Obama basher, and they actually find out they've been bamboozled. That's the whole point. They find out it's all a scam. It's all a scam. Let's talk to John in Texas. You're on the air. Go ahead.
Good afternoon. 10-year listener. Just get these quick points out of the way. My perspective is a little unique because I come from, my father was in Air Force intelligence for 18 years. Stationed in Philippines, Colorado Springs, worked for NSA, and just traveling around the country, settling here in Austin. What I did realize is after listening to you especially, that there is something more going on. And what I would like to say is if we utilize the blessings of advanced technology to improve and sustain the lives of the whole population, there's water generators, solar power generators, can help bring fresh water, electricity to the poor. And
that's right, but the elite are suppressing a lot of that and creating monopolies for their own power.
Exactly.
Let's get comments from Damon Vickers on this.
Well, I don't think you need to bring any more water to the poor or any mitigate their suffering, because I believe you compound it. There will always be a large to the global population that is poor, of the have-nots. There will always be, and to the extent that we have stepped in and done that, we've created more problems and more warfare, and all you have to do is
stop right there. That is exactly
or Darfur and see the horror and tragedy of our goodwill.
Damon, that's exactly what the globalists say. Cut off their resources. Don't give them new resources because it makes them have more kids.
No, I'm not saying cut off the resources. I would say don't be in. Leave it alone. Leave well enough alone. Let their cultures and their civilizations evolve and progress naturally.
But that's what he's saying. Let them have the technology.
Kentucky Fried Chickens to be happy. That's what I'm saying.
Let them have the technology. Damon, once somebody gets industrialized,
they don't know how to operate it. Leave it alone. Leave them be in their primitive societies, and they'll advance along their own course. So they won't. But maybe it takes a couple of thousand years. Leave them alone. That's what I would say.
But when you leave them alone, they have even more kids.
No, they don't, because you can only run so fast away from the lions. You can't take 10 kids and run away from the lions and the hoarding hyenas, or else they're going to be eaten. That's why the population was in balance.
This sounds like social Darwinism, Vickers.
Okay, well. I think nature there was a lot more balance in places like Africa and South America before.
Very Malthusian. They said that in the 1750s. I disagree with you. John, anything else to Damon Vickers?
2 quick points. Okay, if you take a flight from Austin to Denver, Colorado, and you're a few thousand feet up, you can see and realize how big our world really is. So overpopulation is a joke. And now, in my opinion, there's a genocide against global middle class, especially against the U.S. here, and that's why I plan on running as a rep for Texas State District 46 against Donna Dukes and other corrupt